Hello, everyone. It's Karen Polino Carrere, and it's 444 on Thursday. Happy to be here and to share in messages from the soul and divine guidance. Welcome and say hello when you've come on. And if you do want to be open to receive an individual reading, know that you want to go either to my YouTube page or my professional page, where you can be randomly picked for an individual reading. I will start with a group reading and everybody benefits from that. And then I'll do a couple individual readings to share messages. So today I'm going to share in the most popular questions that come up during readings. And I will describe that a little more as I get into it. So let's start with prayer. Welcome everyone coming on. Hello, hello. I know it's a beautiful day out there here in the Northeast. So if you've taken this time to pause and receive, then, or if you're listening to the recording, you can still receive your highest and best. All right, let's go into prayer, everyone. So take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, go into that pause, let go of everything that happened before. Take another nice deep breath in. As you exhale, let go of everything that's going to happen after and just breathe into the present moment. Breathe into the peace of being here now and taking the sacred time for yourself. This is your time. I'm going to ask you to invite the divine alignment of your soul. Call on your angels, guides, masters, teachers of the highest vibration of love and light. Ask your divine family of many to create a beautiful circle of light, love, healing, peace, protection, wisdom, and guidance around you. You are truly never, ever alone, and you do have a divine family of many. Let's ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth anything that no longer serves us to be healed, transformed, released, and completed. Let's also ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth clarity, wisdom, guidance, opportunities, healing, grace, and miracles. And be open to experience your highest and best and the highest and best of all, better than you could ever imagine. And together we say, and so it is. All right, everyone, welcome everybody coming on. So what we're going to do in the group reading, I'm going to pick one card to open up the reading from Judith Orliff's Power of Surrender deck. Then I'm going to do a reading on the most often asked questions during meetings. So the first two cards chosen from my Oracle deck, Ask Your Soul Knows, which is available on my website, createheaven.com. And Tony Carmine Salerno's Angel God Goddess deck. So I will use those two decks and share in, first of all, well, I'll describe as I go through it. So I'm going to pick one card for the Surrender deck. Surrender is either about letting go or opening up to divine grace. Then I will pick one card from each, my deck and Tony Carmine Salerno's deck, for about relationships. Now, it could be the relationship with another, it could be the relationship with the divine, or it could be the relationship with yourself. And then I'm going to pick two cards about career, purpose, or finances. Let's see what comes up. And two cards for physical, mental, emotional well-being. And Then I will pick 2 cards asking, is there anything else we need to know to complete this reading? Okay, so let's dive in. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Mary Jane. Say hello. Okay. Oh, I just moved the card. Hold on. Okay, let's see what unfolds. So the first card, surrender your fear of intimacy. So why is it that we can get fearful of opening up to others and sharing honesty, truth, feelings, emotions? It's all about fear, right? So think about if this resonates with you, and I'll read the card, you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So, fear can cause you to protect your heart. So, maybe you were hurt in the past or misled, or you lost trust in the past in relationships, or you might be grieving, and so the heart closes, right? We're not open. And think about it, when we open our heart, we can receive love and we can share in love. It's reciprocal. But when we're protecting or we're closing our heart because of fear, usually of the past, or what if it's going to happen again, then you're missing out on sharing relationships of love and vulnerability and getting close to others. So if this resonates with you, Archangel Chamuel is the archangel of the heart. So ask Archangel Chamuel to help you heal and open your heart to experience. There's a card in my deck, and it's the highest card in the deck, and it's the card, help me to experience all that love is. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that blessing on that surrender card. Okay, so the first 2 cards are about relationship. And now I have to say, the minute I turned over the 2 cards, this is about your relationship with yourself that affects your relationship with others. So first of all, here we're taking off of this card, fear of intimacy. Angel of space clearing. It's time to let go of old negative thoughts and feelings. So if you're holding on and replaying thoughts of, negativity, can be fear, worry, mistrust, jealousy, it goes anger, resentment. If you're recycling those thoughts, it creates feelings and emotions that vibrate at the level of those negative thoughts. And then you attract that, or you share that with others in your life. So the time of space clearing means I like to step back and be the witness. This is where meditation pauses in your life, awareness comes in. And when you can step back and be the witness of your thoughts, you can say, you know what, I'm not that thought anymore. That's just old habits, old conditioning, old fear. I'm going to step back in my soul and my true self, and I'm going to focus on what I want, not what I don't want. So it's not that you beat yourself up for the thoughts. You just say, oh, there it is. And that negative thought, if it's about judgment or anger, resentment, it creates, your thoughts create your reality. So it's going to create energy that goes into manifesting what you receive and what you give out. So this is a time, everyone, this is from my deck, to really go deeper into the truth of who you are. You are love. You are spirit. We're in this human costume and we have life experiences. We're healing, we're experiencing, we're becoming more aware, we're evolving. So step back into the seat of your soul. I love Michael Singer calls it the seat of your soul, and be the witness of your thoughts so you can change your thoughts from what you don't want to what you do want, which changes your reality. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? All right. All right, next two cards are about, now I'm getting, this is around following your purpose, following your passion, which could relate to a career. It could relate to, maybe having more joy, aliveness, fun. So, goddess of knowledge. So, I imagine there are so many of you that are on your spiritual path. You've taken many classes, you've tried many different things. You have a huge spiritual toolbox. But are you putting it into action? Are you sharing it? Are you allowing yourself to step into, because this is the goddess of knowledge. So you've gained this wisdom, you've gained knowledge. Now you got to start applying it, right? So you got to start being what you've practiced, what you've enjoyed, what you've brought knowledge and awareness to, because you got to put the key in the door, everyone. Open the door. Anything is possible. Keep following the energy. Keep taking little or big inspired actions to put your dream into manifestation. This is how I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years now, because I took my healing, my passion, my joy, the call of my soul, and kept taking inspired action, clearing those old negative thoughts and beliefs, and just saying anything is possible. I'm just going to do it. The Nike symbol, the divine shows me all the time, the Nike symbol, just do it. So those of you who it's time to follow that joy, that passion, that feeling of purpose, take action. If you feel like you want to volunteer, make the phone call, step into the unknown, whatever it may be. Okay. Hi, Judy. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Kim. Lisa. Okay. Great message. Okay, now physical, mental, emotional well-being. Oh, I just love the cards today. So stop worrying about money. Worrying about money, focusing on what you don't have. It can create such stress and it can freeze you. So if you do have an awareness or you're struggling, take action, get some advice, get some expertise, cut back, see where you can minimize to maximize on your health and well-being. This card is to focus on your worries, is bringing you down, keeping you stuck. Focus on the blessings. Start to practice gratitude for what you do have, gratitude for the blessings that do come your way. Because look at this, it's the treasure chest that's with that. Help me to know and feel my true worth. Well, if you have beliefs and conditioning, money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard to make things happen. Well, feel worthy. The divine sees you. So the angels are in the background and they see your true worth, which is so different than your ego plays out, right? The ego has insecurity. It feels less than, it compares to other people. Oh my God, I could keep going on. The divine says, you are enough right now. What do you want to look into the infinite treasure chest of the universe, and what do you want to call forth in your life? So if you want to bring ease to your finances, ask for everything you need to bring ease and flow to your finances. And remember, you do have to take responsibility for the thoughts you're thinking, the actions you're displaying. You've got to play your part too. The universe will answer your call, but you have to play your part in removing the obstacles, getting, those, clear the thoughts that are keeping you in that consciousness of lack. The divine always said to me, this was the greatest example, is when I went through times of lack, that the divine said, okay, step back, look at nature. How does every blade of grass go from dying during the winter and replenishes to growing, and there's more than enough that you have to actually cut the grass down? Like, how does that happen? Well, there's a universal law. Life that Mooji says, which he's one of those spiritual teachers that I follow and listen to, life takes care of life. Are you feeling worthy and deserving enough for the universe, the divine, your soul to take care of your needs? Okay, check in. All right, last, what do we need to know to complete this reading? Okay, you're not alone. Angel of support, the universe has heard your silent call for help. I'm reading this wonderful book. I'll post it after. I found it in a coffee shop. There was a free books on the shelf. It's called God Winks. I don't think that's a whole title, but I just shared it with my Awaken My True Self community, God Winks. And it's beautiful, powerful stories of asking the divine for help and how miracles, small, enormous, happen when we ask. What I find that people forget to ask. So the divine, your angels, your loved ones in spirit, your divine family, many is saying, we hear you. We hear where you're struggling or where you need help right now. Ask and be open to receive. So then you have to pay attention. Signs, synchronicities, coincidences, because you're here. Why am I here? This is the card from my deck. You're here to center in your heart. You're here to receive. Look at the infinity symbol, is not sideways, it's horizontal. To ask the divine, like I'm backwards here, left, ask the divine, hold on, ask the divine, and then ask from your heart, ask to the divine. It'll come right through into the manifestations of your life experience. So center in your heart, ask from your heart. You are here to be loved. You are here to feel safe, to feel protected, to feel cared for, because that never stops, even when you come into this human experience. You have guardians. You have angels by your side. You have loved ones in spirit. You have teams of divine helpers that can assist and help you along your journey if you only ask. Okay? So may you take a pause right now and ask for something and feel worthy and loved that you can receive it. All right, I'm going to shuffle my cards. I'm going to do a couple individual readings. How I do that is anyone that comments during the live event, I randomly scroll through their names. I actually close my eyes because I don't want to be influenced. And I pick randomly, and then I'm going to share 2 cards, one from the angel deck, one from my deck, 2 cards to for your highest and best. All right. And I just want to mention I have different classes, offerings in the month of September. Moving forward, I have my soul entrainment virtual training. Later this month, I have how to do card readings class at the end of the month. And we have breath work in Bridgewater on Tuesday, the 24th. So go to the website, sign up for the newsletter. You get 2 free gifts, and then you get updated on any specials, any classes coming up. Yeah, createheaven.com. So easy. All right, everyone. So I'm going to randomly choose. Thank you for everyone that's here live. And know that when I share the messages for others, you may receive your own support and guidance through their messages. So stay open. All right. Stacy Corley. Okay, Stacy, be open to receive 2 cards for your highest and greatest good. Ooh, this one's jumping out. I keep repeating your name, just Stacy. Stacy, what does Stacy need to know? All right, Stacy. So if you listen to the messages that I just shared, where your divine family of many wants to support you, your loved ones in spirit. So I want you to trust the first person that comes to mind. There's only one card in my deck that is a loved one trying to get your attention, come through from spirit to say, I'm here, you're loved, you're assisted. And this loved one, no matter how much you miss them and you feel a void in your life, right? They do not want you to stay in that sadness. They want you to live life to the fullest. You know, I've been obsessed with listening to different videos and testimonials of near-death experiences. And the minute somebody has that near-death experience and they're in the other realm, they're on the other side, they feel so loved, and their loved ones want them to be happy when they return. And it's no different when they stay on the other side. They don't want you to stay in the suffering of missing them and having that, living in that void without them there, because your card is Angel of Joyfulness. So I feel this loved one wants you to be joyful here on earth. And that doesn't mean that you don't love them and you've forgotten them. It means that you're celebrating that life is precious. Sometimes I feel people have, you know, a rebirth experience or a transformation when they lose someone because they realize life is too short. I have to live my best life here now. So it's time. And this card says something wondrous is about to happen. So stay open. Open your heart to it. Stacy, it could be kids that never happened, especially if you're still grieving that loss or you're feeling like you missed out. Yes, absolutely. Because you know, I know it's hard to understand divine order and why things happen, but no matter what, you're here to live life fully. So trust your intuition in this, okay? Trust. All right, I'm going to leave you with those blessings. Okay, all right, let's see who's next. The other thing that's coming to me, Stacy, Cindy Dow, you're next. The other thing that's coming to me, Stacy, is I don't know why, but is there somebody that has passed that didn't they didn't have children either, and they would be providing you comfort from the other side. I feel like there's something around that as well. So I'm going to leave you with those blessings. So Cindy, I'm going to pick 2 cards for your highest and greatest good. This one is sticking out, and this one is calling to me. Okay, Cindy. So, all right. So, Cindy, right now on your journey, I want you to, if there's something that, you know, okay, so I'm going to take a deep breath. God is of the shadows. So Cindy, we all have a shadow self. We all have illuminated self, which is our true self, our light, our divine spirit that's pure. It's never been tainted by life experiences. But, you know, we have a shadow side. That's the part of it. Think about a shadow is a reflection, right? And we think when we see a shadow, it looks like us, but it's not really us. That's the shadow self is the conditioned self. It's the ego. So there's something that you're being really hard on yourself, or, you know, something is coming up. It doesn't feel great. It's a pattern that keeps repeating itself. And the reason I say that is because the other card is, what is the lesson? It's the labyrinth on the image, right? So think about the labyrinth. It's a pattern, right? So we get stuck in patterns and conditioning. Think about something that it's not the first time you're experiencing it. It's come around. If it's a feeling, if it's a belief that, right? And there is a gift there in this. Your soul is asking you to break free, break through. And there's a hidden gem in this. So think about what's on the other side of that challenge, right? So when we walk into the labyrinth, and you might want to go visit a labyrinth, when we walk in, we use the labyrinth on our retreats. And when you walk into the labyrinth, you let go. And then when you get to the center, this is the place of divine surrender, asking for help. Surrender it. Ask for grace to enter, right? And then ask, what's the gem in this? What if I learned and got to the other side of this and I was back in the light, not in the shadow? What's the gift waiting for me? And focus on living the gift. Walk back out into your life with the gift and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. We don't like going through it, but your soul is trying to grow. It's trying to break through and break free are the words I'm hearing. So you've got this. Surrender to the divine and ask for help. This is a great message for everybody. All right, I'm going to leave you with those blessings. Okay, everyone. Well, listen, I am so grateful you came on live at 444 today. I'm going to be here next week again. And thank you. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Hit that share button, send it out there, see who else can benefit from the messages, and head over to my website, sign up for the newsletter if you're not there, check out what's going on, createheaven.com. Blessing everyone.